day 72, I think. I don't know why I ever started listing the days, but anyways, I'm still in the 100 days of making webcomics challenge, and this is page 54. I want to say another Jupiter heavy page for the day. Had a little bit of like energy blast or power stuff, so there's a lot of extra effects I need to add to this page, just not as much as the one yesterday. But I get to draw Ray pulling out the nunchucks again, so the next couple pages should get very interesting. But sticking with this one, not really too bad. It's a smooth sort of day at the office for me. Let's see here. Me blocking in line art. A lot of the background work wasn't that complicated today, just because the way I have the shots laid out, you don't really see much of it. Yeah, there wasn't really actually, as far as angles and stuff of today's picture, it wasn't that much, just because I just needed to illustrate what was going on in the page, which was more or less Jupiter's suit wasn't working properly, so his blast sort of stopped firing, sort of spoiling the page at this point. But his blast wasn't really firing, so this is just me having to shade the arm. I'm able to, like, I don't really need to go crazy with that panel, simply because it's just his arm. I only need to highlight where he's having issues with the power at, which would be right around his fist, so that's all I really needed to show here. So the background isn't even really that necessary, other than just illustrate to you where he's at. Sort of same thing here, except I pigeonhole myself into doing the floor details, so now this is just something I'm stuck with. I kind of want to go back now and see where I did it in other panels previously, so that I make sure it's consistent. Like I said, I may or may not, the point still gets across, and those earlier pages have so much exposition, it still may not be necessary. You may not notice it. I'm not even sure if you really will here either. I may be putting in unnecessary detail, but the further shading on Jupiter here, just him staring at his hands like Orochimaru. So moving along here, this is just a headshot of, like I said, it wasn't really much to really screw with in today's picture, which helped a lot because it also didn't require a lot of time to work on. So, I'm not complaining there either. So more shading of his head. Did I not shade his goggles? So I need to go back and fix that, just because that's going to bother me. So I need to go back and actually do his goggles. The Bandicam open, no reason. And then here was more of the shading of Raekwon. Like I said, once again, there's not much to show. The emphasis just needs to be on him holding the chucks. Excuse me, him holding the chucks and his hand. Well, essentially, that would be him holding the chucks, just the hand and the nunchucks themselves. Outside of that, there's not really. Yeah, this is a short one today. There's not even really much to talk about here. That's just the nut and bolts of what was going on. I don't know why there's such a pause here. It should just, okay, I'm about to say it should just be colored in the sort of gold, I don't want to say bracelets, but whatever that is on his wrist there. and finishing in the details of the hand. Then up here should have been the effects, and effects in quotations. Because like I said, I didn't need to go crazy like I did in yesterday's page simply because you don't really see it. So let me clean that up because I think it's bleeding out of the panels. Then it is. Yep. So I clean that up, and that's pretty much it for the day. So that was an extremely simple page to work on. Like I said, most of the detail in this page, and I absolutely love the pages that I have to work on like this, where I get to have fun and sort of do little interesting stuff to the pages that I don't typically work on, but at the same time, there's not really a lot that I have to do here. So yeah, this was an enjoyably easy page to work on for the day. So I have no complaints. But that's pretty much it for the day. Let me know what you guys think, and you all have a good one, and I'm out.